is the third time flying over my head as I remain here in the same engineer light, P.O.C. This is the pattern of conduct. Ongoing harassment by the Ontario police and the people of the state who are gang stalking together. This is impossible light activity cascading across the wall while they're crossing path, gang stalking, criminal monitoring, light activity that does not result on the wall when they're driving by, while the demons of the Ontario police are flying in circles. As their gang stalking is published on the internet, they continuously fly over my head. Okay, they're continuously remaining where I'm at the bus stop. This is the entity that's engaging in that POC in this specific environment. So I just wanted you to see that. POC. The Ontario Police is being disbanded. This documentation of ongoing stalking and harassment, targeting, and using helicopters is the hallmark of gang stalking. Jason Isaac Fields is going to prison. He engaged in what is a fraudulent marriage behind my back, unbeknownst to me, while I'm kidnapped, while I'm being gang stalked by the state of California, in an effort to steal property from me, in an effort to maintain a position on paper, unbeknownst to me, like Tracy Banks, maintaining criminal, fraudulently procured devices such as conservatorships that the state that's criminally monitoring me aids in providing while they are defaming me together. All right, and just creating defamation, defamatory devices such as a conservatorship or a power of attorney. I know the law. I went to law school. I am a fully functioning, healthy adult enforcing my legal rights against the government that's targeting me. And the entities engaging in what is criminally defaming in an effort to kidnap, like they did on May 29th. But that doesn't work. And when I document that kidnapping attempt, the entity engages in more obvious criminal activity, showing what I've been documenting before the kidnapping and since that kidnapping, ongoing stalking by the Ontario Police Department, who are exhibiting severe obsession and delusion when they are captured in a wealth of evidence following me around, because that's what it is when I go from place to place and you are there and there's no warrant or probable cause for that. And it is also harassment on its face and in substance when you're recognizing the specific environment where the Ontario Police Department is indeed gang stalking. They're engaging in gang stalking, which is evident through an environment that defies nature. The entity is stalking with that impossible light. That's not caused by their headlights. They're targeting, which is shown through the engineer light. They're crossing path, and that's what they're doing in Starbucks when engineer light is moving all across the walls, and they're all monitoring all day long while the fake sun set on top of the Starbucks for 12 hours today. The Ontario Police Department engaging in ongoing pacing above my head. This is an entity that is not demonstrating that the target individual suffers any mental illness. This is an entity that is engaging in what is criminal activity, obvious criminal activity, while it is simultaneously being published on the internet, which the entity that is wildly corrupt is infuriated by, and it inspires more criminal conduct, which psychopaths are a threat to my life and safety in doing so. That's shared by the people of the state. And this is Tracy Banks' engagement in what is targeting me with the Ontario Police Department, with whom she committed kidnapping on May 29, 2025. And this is the entity engaging in what is ongoing criminal acts of retaliation while I publish their criminal activity on the internet, which will be used in what is exposing and prosecuting the state of California for engaging in what that's the fourth time flying over my head, remaining where I'm at. And it's also not just with regard to frequency, with regard to remaining where I'm at, showing focus, but it's also in the engineer light. This is not normal light activity. This is criminal monitoring. This is surveillance on the internet, and the entities engaged in what is documented retaliation while they know that I'm publishing their kidnapping conduct on May 29, 2025. They're showing their psychopathic and antisocial disorders, their obsession, their psychopathic pacing, and they're engaging in this because I'm publishing the evidence about them. And it is more evidence when they continuously fly over. I'm going to continue to document that video because all 17 videos, however many they want to give me, they're going on the internet, and it's going for a federal prison. Nathan Morgan, L. Martinez, B. Hook, and C. Torres going to federal prison of the Ontario Police Department because they are gang stalking just like the department is right now. And while I expose the fact that they engaged in that kidnapping, the department is focusing and harassing me and terrorizing me upon my exit of Starbucks, where I was subject to gang stalking all day long, and they're gang stalking right now, where I was subject to gang stalking all day long inside of that venue. And the moment that I step out, repeatedly flying over and around me, harassing me by helicopter. And this is what the entity is doing by with the LAPD as well. POC, that's Ontario PD, gang stalking in impossible light. Okay, doing so using the resources of a police department, and the Ontario Police Department engages in criminal summoning, which is what they did to engage in kidnapping with Tracy Banks. Okay, P.O.C, they're going to federal prison. This is obvious stalking by the Ontario police, and this is obvious with regard to what you need to know and what it is that I'm prosecuting and enforcing my rights for. The entity that is stalking by the Ontario Police Department, the Ontario Police committed kidnapping pursuant to their ongoing stalking with the people of the state, and that's why they're going to prison. And this is obvious evidence that is supporting that. P.O.C.